Well, hello. I hope you are doing well today. My name is Pamela. I probably could put out a couple of videos today, which I may do that, but if not, I'll make another one tomorrow. So I've had some dreams. Nothing to me is as great as the dream that I had, the couple dreams that I had recently. But I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to share these dreams with you because us being the body of Christ and coming together, sometimes we all have a piece to go with somebody else's puzzle. And so I'm going to go ahead and share these with you. I also, if you've been with me for the past year, all the dreams and stuff that I've had and I put out there, I seem to have a theme. And I realized this just recently. I've had several dreams with a trailer in it. I've had a couple dreams with a Cocker Spaniel in it. And I haven't figured out quite yet what the meanings of those are. So, yeah. So I had two dreams in one day. And then I had one dream, a small little dream on the 4th, and then this morning I had a dream. So I'm going to go ahead and share these with you. So these first two dreams that I'm going to share were on December 3rd. This small little snippet here. I had a dream. I was in a high school class. Our teacher was saying something, but I couldn't understand what she was saying, and then all of a sudden she had fell asleep. The class went up and they had these they were big books, and I believe they were like drawing books with pictures inside that you could draw. I grabbed one or two of them and went and sat down. They were on like these spinny things. And so another dream of being in a class. So that's two in just a few days. Then I had a dream that same morning. So I always have my dreams in the morning. For those of you who are new and don't know, people can never say it's what you eat. You got to be careful what you eat before you go to bed. I actually started a new eating habit, and so I don't eat after 6 o'clock. And so it has nothing to do with, my dreams have nothing to do with what I eat before I go to bed, as well as the Lord has always just given me my dreams in the morning. So I don't even remember any dreams at night. I do, however, the dream that I did have this morning, I did kind of have that, I believe so, more so in the middle of the night than in the morning. I woke up a couple times from my husband. So anyways, the second dream was a little bit bizarre. So I was thinking I needed to call Cracker Barrel to see if I was supposed to work that day, and then I realized it was already dinner rush time. So I have a lot of dreams of working at Cracker Barrel. I don't understand why I continuously have dreams about working at Cracker Barrel. I did work there for a really long time, but in saying that, I still have not worked there in 5 or 6 years. So it's weird that I still have these dreams. Anyways, I ended up being in the building, and I write these when I'm half asleep, and so sometimes I have to piece together what I'm trying to say. I was in a building, and then all of a sudden I ended up going down into this downstairs. There was this room downstairs, and there was a couple long tables down there, and I was with somebody, and I don't know who they were, but we were bent down like under so that people couldn't see us when they came down the stairs, and we heard 3 people coming down the stairs, so we're like hiding. So these 3 men come downstairs, and I believe they were all colored men, and they came upstairs and they were wanting somewhere to hide. I don't remember if they said anything, but after that, 2 women came down after them, and they were zombies. So I realized what had happened was a zombie apocalypse had started, and now people were scared and they were trying to hide. I don't know what happened to these girls zombies. They were down there. I just remember having a realization that I need to get home, and so I left from down there. and I went up the stairs, and when I got out there, it was dark outside. And I ended up seeing a group of people. I walked up there and it was dark. I couldn't really see, but my daughter was in one of the groups, the small groups, and she had noticed me. And I said, well, I need to get home. And I don't know exactly where home was in that dream, but I just remember saying, I need to get home. And there was 2 girls there. My daughter ended up running off, and that's a common theme too as well. My daughter's in a lot of dreams of mine, but she always runs off. But she went off to go and do something, and I was waiting for her, and there was 2 girls by me, and I had a flip phone. My phone did not have internet service on it. My service was out, and the 2 girls in front of me, they were both on their phones, and I asked if they had internet, and they said yes, and I asked if I could use one of their phones so that I could make a couple phone calls, and they both had told me no. And then I looked up, and there was this man. He was, I don't know who he was. I know that there was this phone on the table, and it was like the type of phone that you would see. It was like white, but it was like one that you would probably see like in an office or something. And I asked if I could use it, and they told me yes. And so I tried to make 2 phone calls, and I tried to make one to Adam, and I tried to make one to my grandparents. Adam is my husband. But I realized when dialing these numbers, I could not remember both of their numbers all the way. And so I said that I needed to get going. I needed to go find my family. And the man said, well, if you are going, then you're not going by yourself. You have to take 2 or 3 people with you. And so, or 2 or 3 other people with you. So I was waiting for my daughter, but I wasn't sure if she was going to come back. And I remember gathering a couple people and say, okay, I got my couple people. And I was getting ready to go. So I ended up waking up after that. So then on the 4th, so that was on the 3rd, those 2 dreams. On the 4th, I got a trailer, and it was still a mess from the previous people. It needed to be cleaned before I could move in. Kayla was in it. Kayla, I knew to be my kids' father's sister. So my 2 older children, their father, it was his sister Kayla. And so she had wanted to have her kids come to my house and do some kind of art projects with glitter or tinsel, but I didn't have anything to clean it up with after they would be finished. So I didn't end up letting them come over. So basically I had this trailer that it was mine. I couldn't move into it yet because it still needed to be cleaned. I didn't have anything over there to clean it or to do anything yet, and she wanted her kids to go over there and do some kind of projects, but I didn't have anything to clean up their mess afterwards, so they weren't able to do that. I did look up the word or the name Kayla, and it means K meant rejoice, and then I believe Ayla meant oak tree, but I didn't get anything else out of that, so I don't know if that means anything. And if you guys have anything to share in this, if the Lord speaks to you about anything, please put it down in the comments. I would love to hear what anybody has from this. Okay, so this is the dream that I had this morning. I'm going to start off by explaining. I was in a graduation dinner. It was I knew it to be my dinner. Not just my dinner, but my graduating class's dinner. Okay, so everybody that was graduating in this class, it was a dinner put on for them. I knew it seemed to be like inside of a gym, and I knew there was lots of food. And there was more food than there was people. There was not, it don't seem to be like there was a lot of people in this room eating. But there was a lot of food. It seemed like there was a lot of breakfast food for some reason. But I do remember being there being a lot of food. And I remember in this, for some reason, in this place, I all of a sudden got this urge, this really strong urge. I had to go around and tell people, Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. So that's what I did. I remember eating a bunch of food. I remember I was there for a while. And then I was getting ready to leave, and things are just a little weird from here. I don't really understand. I don't really have a whole lot of understanding. So if anybody has anything or has had dreams that are similar to this, if you want to share them, I'd appreciate it. I went to go leave, and there was this woman. She was there at the exit, and there was a bag on the ground, and there was like donuts in it, and I was holding a white donut. It seemed like it would have been like a white jelly-filled donut, a white powdered jelly-filled donut. And I said, am I supposed to leave this here? And she said, yeah. And I was being a little smart aleck. I took a bite of it. I don't think there was anything in it, but I remember taking a bite of it. And then I said, now do I have to leave it? And then I took it with me and I went outside. And then it seemed to be to where I was like, it was a mall. And I was outside of the mall, and I realized that I wasn't at the spot that I needed to be. And so I ended up going into the mall, and I was around different stores, and I realized I needed to go out. I need to find Macy's, and I need to go through there and find to where I needed to be on the outside to be picked up, where I need to be picked up. And it just seems to me in the dream like my family members couldn't find me, and so they ended up giving up on me and just leaving me there. So that was like real weird part of the story, but I thought it was interesting because I've had several dreams now about being in a class, and then now I'm in a graduating class. So there's that. And then I was running around telling people with an urgency that Jesus is coming. So in this dream, I did look up the meaning of Macy's, and that the name Macy means weapon. So I don't really know. I know I had to go through Macy's. I had to find Macy's to get to where I was going. I had to go through there. So I don't know if I have anything to do with spiritual weapons, or I don't know. So I don't want to put too much emphasis on these dreams because I'm just going to give it to you how they are. And, if you have anything, please feel free to let me know. All right, this is it. I may go ahead and make one more video. I'm not quite sure, though, because I do see that my daughter is waking up. So I might just go ahead and get up. All right, I love you all. I can't wait to meet you. I hope that you all have a blessed day, and I look forward to our Savior's return just as much as you all. I can't wait to meet you all. I can't wait to be with my Lord. But until then, stay very close to Jesus. Stay in your word and stay in prayer. And don't forget to pray for others.